Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. Hopping into episode 3 of season 1 of Bridgerton. Last episode, we got an explanation as to why the Duke of Hastings does not want to father any children or marry any wives. He's simply doing it to spite his father, who turned out to be a major jerk. That was my PG-13.
Glad he's dead now.
Glad he's dead. We also had several other things going on, including the whole Bridgerton subplot. Benedict not wanting to step up. Who's the main Bridgerton?
Daphne,
trying to get away from Burbrook, which seems to be a success so far, in the sense of you just scandaled the man enough and made him leave town, which is fantastic because he was, well, gross. I believe Eloise has herself a partner, which is very cool. And then we were learning how babies were made with
with love.
But I cannot remember her name either. Lots of characters.
Penelope? Or are you thinking about Marina?
I have no idea.
The girl that's
whoever's pregnant, and then whoever was going in there and asking her about how you get pregnant.
Marina's pregnant, and then Penelope is the one who was trying to figure it out, along with Eloise.
I wish I had your brain. Mine's too smooth.
The episodes, I get to watch them twice.
Fair enough. So yeah, and then the Queen does coke. So there's
Snuff.
For the British people, is snuff coke?
It's tobacco.
Please educate us Americans.
There's
no way she's snorting tobacco. There's no way.
They were different. Look it up. Look up snuff.
Brother, go watch Breaking Bad again.
What is in snuff?
Tobacco. We just said it.
I Googled it. It's essentially tobacco that has been steeped in oils like cinnamon, lavender, or who wants to snort cinnamon, dude?
The Queen.
Cinnamon challenge. We're bringing it back.
That's disgusting. Before we get into this, hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when our uploads go live. We have 4 weeks early access on Patreon. You can check that out. Link in the description below. You'll also find a link to our Discord and links to all of our social medias down there as well. Definitely check out the Patreon. It's a pretty good deal, if I say so myself. And let's get into episode 3.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So pretty.
Ooh, the lights.
Bro, if they don't fall in love, I'm going to be so mad. Oh.
Slow
the
motion.
Glove's coming off. Scandalous.
Is this a dream? It's too perfect.
Whose dream?
Daphne's dream.
I guess
Simon's dream.
POV.
I believe.
Yeah, Simon's looking at him. Okay,
I believe.
They're both dreaming.
Shared dream.
They got multiplayer.
Dang it.
When you're right, you're right.
I love Blake being wrong.
I love Igley.
Period? Wow.
It's more of an exclamation point, actually.
Sometimes it's a question mark for me.
She, like this author, is still waiting on the only suitor of note.
Whoa.
Okay, chill.
It's me watching Igley eat Five Guys.
With a spoon? Oh, what is this?
We just got a letter.
No, we didn't.
Damn.
Shit. But what are we waiting on? Oh, she wrote a letter, did she not? Maybe?
To George.
To...
And she's trapped in her room. Yeah.
Sir George is with the front line. It must be terribly difficult to get letters in and out. You must be patient.
Oh, what if he dies?
If your love
No.
is as great as your previous letters state,
George
surely
slain.
he'll write back to you soon.
Penelope Featherington, what did I tell you about cavorting with the
Cavorting?
expectant?
Marina's been in here for
You're
ages,
gonna catch
Mama.
the pregnancy.
Out. You are to re-enter society at once and find yourself a husband.
I do not want
What
to.
you want became immaterial long ago. You shall wed, and you shall do it as soon as possible.
To play it off that it's her husband's kid? Okay. I know the song.
Is this Bad Romance by Lady Gaga? Or no?
Oh.
No, this is, oh, Billie Eilish. Bad guy.
Yep. Yeah, you had bad in the title. You were right the first time, almost.
I have no idea what song this is.
Is my general ready for battle?
I was born ready.
Were that true, I suspect you would
Like
need
on
less
Worthing.
protection from the public
Igley on Elden Ring.
Call me the general, and you're the first to draw blood.
You never heard
Is my
Bad Guy
protector
by
ready
Billie
to
Eilish,
Buki?
Blake?
No.
That
Wow.
is surprising.
I don't know that I've heard a single Billie Eilish song.
Must I share your attention with every moon?
The violin.
Miss Bridgerton?
Only the charming ones, Your Grace.
So loud and
playing it.
boastful.
Well done. Someone is angling for a promotion in rank.
Where do you go after General? 2-star?
Commandant.
So, tell me, my lord, do you prefer the city or the country?
I suppose I've never thought of it.
I am
This guy's a
partial to the
Hemnapti
country,
kind of dude.
but there are certainly advantages to both. Where do you see yourself settling?
Another excellent question.
What?
He is not a great thinker
No
of our
answers.
time.
Miss Bridgerton?
Well, I do hope you are not
Ooh.
too spellbound to chat.
My ancestral home is really quite large.
What a flex.
Much larger than most others in the area.
Fascinating.
Wait, did he just say it's a large...
No,
No,
his
ancestral
ancestral
home.
home. Not his ancestral bone.
Yo,
The Queen's date?
The prince is from Prussia. I don't dare
the
say
hair.
Russia.
Love Russia. Oh, so demure. Now she will look up at him ever so quickly.
Demure.
And then allow her fantasy
Very mindful.
to sweep across her bosom. Oh, now he will kiss her hand.
Forever charmed by her submission.
You're sharing some laughs.
I do believe he just told Miss Cowper that her gown is exquisite.
Do you think so?
She's still got the tag on it.
Lady, the very same thing.
Well, I don't know what that tag is.
It looks
Like
like
on her
a
head.
wristband.
So lovely to meet you, Miss Bridgerton. Your gown, it is exquisite.
Do you say that to everybody?
It's not very ladylike, Daphne.
My apologies.
No apology necessary.
Perhaps a small one.
Oh, the prince
The
is
queen
gonna,
is
gonna fall
absolutely
for Daphne.
disgusted.
Just you wait.
Really your fault.
How does one manage to make such a terribly unbecoming sound while laughing? Well, now you were just making it look easy.
Oh, we got the scissors.
The shop
Hello.
is closed.
Who are you?
Bloody hell, say.
Heaven forbid someone discover you consort with the most notorious opera singer in all of London.
You are but third on that list.
Oh, is this our soprano?
Yeah.
I shall find an arrangement with another gentleman soon enough.
Hopefully someone less of an ass than your last.
I know. We will not.
Okay, we're Dragon Anthony.
This is beautiful work.
For Lady Cowper's girl.
I am no innocent debutante.
Holy.
And more's your good fortune.
Contain yourself, Bookie.
It's hard, brother.
Which is why I shall find myself a wealthy, sensible gentleman to keep me in high fashion. One who will never break his word.
Or prevent you from running up vast accounts of your beloved Maudit.
Or run home every time his mother or sisters have need.
And where might
Damn.
you find such a paragon of dishonour?
The Duke of Hastings, I ponder?
He's gonna get jealous. Really quick.
How did I know this was going to happen, bro?
Exceedingly familiar to me.
Go ahead, Igley.
Big brain read.
Is it your grace?
Tell me again how I'm wrong all the time.
Might I've seen you at the opera? I perform there.
Do you?
Even a clock is right when it's broken.
Might I entice you to take in one of my performances sometime soon? Perhaps tomorrow night?
No response?
The eyebrow raise. Another dream of the Duke? Or we can't sleep.
This was me like 30 minutes ago.
Could not sleep. I thought a bit of warm milk might help matters.
Shall I ring for a servant?
No.
Is bro just sleeping in that?
He just got
We
home.
should light it.
Excellent idea.
Do you know
Oh,
how?
they don't know how.
Go on.
For me?
I should not know how to do it.
You believe I
Wake the
should?
servant. You're gonna catch the house on fire.
Suppose a glass of cold milk is in order then.
Cold milk, then.
Most refreshing you can need.
Kiss my ass, Igley.
One.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you know the reason he is so opposed to marriage? He is your closest friend.
The things I know are certainly not for your ears.
Pretty secretive.
How foolish of me to ever even wonder about such things.
Yeah, I thought it was all a game.
He spent his entire life alone.
How very sad.
He prefers it that way.
Are you sure?
You must not concern yourself with his troubles. You must simply know some people are not meant to be together.
Hmm?
No matter how much we might wish otherwise.
So you think about his soprano?
Probably.
Thank you, brother, for the milk. Guess we will have to do this again sometime.
You're not gonna finish it? Like, he took a sip. And backwashed. Alright.
Miss Thompson has a fondness for cake. A reducing diet will work wonders for her, I'm
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Not the cake cancellation.
Let the baby breathe.
His Highness has come to our shores in want of a fine Fraulein. Could this be the reason a certain language tutor has been seen visiting Cowper House?
Wow.
I think my mama
Help
is
me.
calling me.
Miss Marina Thompson, a distant cousin of my husband's.
Miss Thompson, the
We're not
pleasure is
doing
mine.
this.
Entirely.
Another Nigel.
Penelope, now is not the time, Penelope. I believe now to be the perfect time.
Miss Thompson?
I certainly was not addressing you.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
okay.
over
Ooh.
already.
I do not believe that I have ever met such a lovely girl with such an ugly countenance.
Brother, your forehead.
Given the quality, I do wonder why the piece was not skied with the other daubs.
Perhaps we should ask the artist.
Well, that would be something, Lady Danbury.
Mr. Granville, why was your piece not scarred? How could you let me rattle on like that? How could I not, my dear Mr. Bridgerton? It was riotously funny, you must admit.
I love her, bro.
God damn, love it. Can we see the painting he was shit talking?
Nope.
Okay.
No, we gotta go talk to Prussia.
Man, love the chortle.
It seems the art is not the only beautiful thing on display at present.
Ooh.
Ooh. The Prizzler.
Miss Bridgerton?
You should make your rounds, Your Highness.
Can't get Simon off her brain.
Back to Vienna, bro.
First time he's been shut down in his
Hey,
life.
shoot is shoot.
She knows everything about everyone, even the Queen, and yet we have her utterly convinced that we are mad for each other.
What if Lady Whistledown knows you're pretending?
That could be.
If Lady Danbury is to be believed, this one was a favorite of my mother's. I have never understood why.
It's a nice painting.
It is
Like,
very beautiful. It reminds me of waking up in the country,
a lot of talk of the country.
first
Yeah.
thing in the morning. This one is intimate.
Oh. Oh.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Handhold.
Yeah, it
Who's
starts
gonna
with a hand
slip
touch.
in here, bro? Who's gonna ruin
You
my
gotta
moment?
build it up.
Friedrich, where you at? You gotta see this. What happened out there? Heard gasping.
Cressida swooned, and Prince
Uh,
Friedrich caught her.
Of course.
Oh,
Brother.
we're playing it up for the
The
crowd.
most romantic thing I've ever seen.
The feigned swoon. Chapter 6, I believe. We ought to up our game.
I'll start chortling again.
Thank goodness for the Prince of Prussia.
And he was there to catch her.
What a guy.
Shall I set course for the opera, Your Grace? We need to make haste if you still plan to attend this evening.
No.
I don't think I will.
Straight home tonight, he said.
Oh.
Turned her down.
We're not interested in the after performance.
Let's escape
Respect.
the city and move to the country with Daphne. Like the painting.
I shall be locking up now, miss.
Are you sure there are no gentlemen lingering about the gallery?
Your games don't work anymore.
Miss Bridgerton is a delightful young lady, to be sure. But if this gossip sheet is correct, then her heart is already spoken for.
Her heart is no matter, as
Huh?
long as her hand remains free. You are a prince. Charm her.
Uh-oh, Duke needs to hurry up and put a ring on it.
We're playing games. It's chess now.
Nice hands.
I do enjoy them putting a very
Oh, enough.
Victorian spin on modern music to make this
You
show.
should join me.
It's been really nice.
Did you compose it yourself?
In a manner of speaking.
What is the name of it?
It does not have a name.
Every song has a name.
It is just a song, Eloise.
Come up with a name for it at least.
And what's the name of the song gonna be?
Dog? Oh no.
Duke.
Duke? Ah, the plague.
The plague?
We saw that, right? Where are we? I feel like we've never seen this part of town.
Are we downtown? Are we in Flea Bottom?
Why have you brought me here? Because I wanted you to see your future firsthand, should you refuse to follow my instructions.
Okay.
This is what your life will be if you do
It's
not
awesome,
agree to be
bro.
married. You must have me mistaken for one
Watch
of
your
your
step.
soft-handed daughters, Mum.
Mhm.
It's terribly presumptuous of you to think that a visit to this neighborhood full of good, hard-working people who happen to be less fortunate than yourself would ever sway me to change my mind.
Yeah, could you imagine just overhearing this conversation?
What, my dear, might you have to say
Stop
about
looking
them?
down on the poor.
I believe it is you who should heed me.
Oh.
I will not stand silently by while you cut a sham with this miserable prospect you've cooked up in your head. I have a man who loves me.
Oh, is that so?
I have written to him beautiful love letters.
And has he written back to you? Ever since informing him?
He might be
He's
dead.
busy in España.
Lady Featherington can join Lord Hastings in the grave. Just as despicable.
Post haste.
Could you imagine just driving to the ghetto? It's like, this is your future if you don't, like, lock
Listen
in.
to me.
Yeah, like,
crazy.
Anthony Bridgerton. Let a farm animal into your dormitory.
Sick
Why
prank.
would you put up with such pranks?
He was my friend. Who do you think ended up helping your brother get the
I
animal?
believe in the
back
intro
out?
I called
Of course
Benedict,
it was you.
or Anthony Benedict instead of calling him Anthony. My fault.
Is that truly what marriage is all about then? Friendship.
Well, I imagine it's a good start. Though most marriages I
It's
gather
a
are
good-
more like battlefields.
yeah, it's
Even
a
if
good
it
start.
is a battlefield, there must be other things that hold the troop together.
My word.
Oh, the flower.
There are other things. Physical. Or perhaps intangible that bring a couple together.
Vibes.
Well, yes, of course, there's more to a marriage.
Me and you, bro.
Physical and intangible.
But how can something be both physical and intangible when they are indeed quite the opposite?
Oh. Getting bro at a loss of words.
Never mind.
I'm laughing at the absurdity of how little mothers tell their daughters.
You tell us nothing.
Well, I'm certainly going to tell you.
It would be scandalous for a suitor to discuss such things with a lady. But you are not a real suitor, are you?
We're finding a loophole.
And besides, no one else will tell me anything.
I cannot tell you.
I thought we were
We need a
friends.
kiss.
Simon. Tell
Not
me.
here, though.
Sound like Blake right now.
Tell me.
All right, all right. It is a natural continuation of what happens at night.
At night.
Oh, they
What happens
sleep.
at night. When I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
When you are sleeping. When you touch yourself.
What does he mean by that?
What?
You do touch yourself.
What?
When you are alone, you can touch yourself.
Oh no.
On your body, anywhere that gives you pleasure.
Simon is corrupting our Daphne.
Is that her rolling around in the bed? And
She
was she
asked
just
for it, bro.
frustrated? Crazy.
And eventually you reach the pinnacle. A
Pinnacle.
release.
Oh,
And that should help you.
that's crazy.
All right.
Come.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what you wanted, right?
Game changer.
I demand to know. Is all this time you were spending with Miss Bridgerton bleeding anywhere?
Could it not merely be
Pinnacle.
spent? Miss Bridgerton is far from a fool.
Then you are just being cruel. And we both know I taught you better than that.
Zoom.
If you enjoy drawing but need practice, then practice. Hire a drawing master. Find a young lady to act impressed. If you desire the sun and the moon, all you have to do is go out and shoot at the sky.
Pokemon?
Some of us cannot.
Yeah.
Look no further than Lady Whistledown. She possesses a huge talent for writing, and yet she must hide away and publish under a false name.
Yes, because if anyone knew who Whistledown truly was, she'd be strung up for what she said.
That is not my point.
Are you Lady Whistledown? You're an accomplished writer. We're scribbling in that diary of yours, and you certainly know everyone else's business. With more opinions
making
than anyone
sense.
else I know in London.
No. Though if it were, Do you honestly think that I'd admit it?
No. But if the narrator's voice is Lady Whistledown, then it's not Eloise.
I mean, it could be like a little. It could be voice acting, you know? Not
Maybe.
her normal voice. She plays it up. Okay, we're doing this?
Might get a little awkward here in a minute,
damn.
boys.
It's gonna be something.
We got some options over there on the nightstand.
God. I don't think we need this scene. I'll be
Where are we
100%.
supposed to like look at this scene?
At the corners.
Each other.
Brother.
It's about time you learned, Blake.
Huh?
Well, on the bright side, boys, maybe she can finally get some good sleep.
Yeah, it's gonna be lights out after that.
You finished. How lovely.
Hey, yo.
You've finally given it a name.
Crazy.
Man, the name of the song is going to be so good.
Oh, no. Oh, she's going to be...
So, I was thinking about us doing something different. Oh, the ice flavors here are divine, yes.
Yo, I like the fit. This is new.
I shall not be joining you today, Miss Bridgerton.
I like the posture.
Nor tomorrow. Nor any longer for that matter.
Oh, what's going on?
What can you mean?
We're not playing games?
Obvious.
Doesn't want to hurt her?
So before I corrupt you any further,
Up to me. I assure you, I'm quite capable of deciding the bounds of my own propriety. I thought you and I were friends.
we were never friends. I do not
No,
believe there could be a more
don't say that.
ridiculous notion than that of us ever being friends. You were a convenience. A diversion. A pretty one at that, but nothing more.
Let's chill out, Simon.
Now that I have concluded my business in town, I shall be moving on. You will be very happy with your prince, Miss Bridgerton.
I mean, Friedrich seems like a nice guy so far from what we've seen, but we have chemistry.
The vibes aren't there.
With Simon, yeah.
This is going back to the conversation about, like, not playing games with her.
Something happened, miss.
Oh, man.
Oh, please don't.
Not the Duke.
Gentleman is here for you.
Oh, boy.
Who could it be?
Gee, dang it.
Anthony's gonna... Oh, it is Anthony.
Thank G.
Thank G?
If you were using Hastings in some scheme to vex me, Sienna.
Well, he is certainly a handsome man. It is not surprising in the least to know that you are only here because you are jealous.
I'm not here because I'm jealous.
Goodbye, my lord.
I'm here because I miss you.
Oh? Oh.
I cannot think of anything else. Come back to me.
Ooh.
Your position in life remains unchanged, and so too does mine.
No games.
You are the Viscount. I shall always be the woman you may love in darkness, but never in the light of day. You have made me promises
kind of a
before,
bar.
and I, like a fool, believed them. I cannot be your fool again.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand where she's coming from. Anthony's got to figure some things out if he's going to make that work.
Just own up to it. Bring her into the light.
Make her royalty.
Oh, don't let it be like, we regret to inform you.
Could be.
A letter from Spain. It must be from Sir Georgius written back to you.
It's not gonna be good.
Nope.
Well, what does he say?
Oh, she's got the mouth covered.
He pretends there was nothing between us.
Oh. He found someone
says he
else.
Desires nothing more to do with me or
Oh, man.
my situation.
Come on, George.
Okay, new cope. It's fake. It's fraud.
You think,
the mom
Miss
wrote it.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
see that.
Oh. Banger.
See, my efforts were not in vain.
Banger
Yeah.
take,
She's
Corey.
evil.
Oh, man.
Why are you
Holy
giving me credit?
Why would I give Igley credit?
Okay. They stole a letter and copied the handwriting. Wow.
That's a banger, Corey.
That's such a banger, Corey. I'm proud of you.
If he should return, I can say with certainty he will not be coming to collect her.
No, this is actually pissing me off.
This is diabolical.
I hate when this type of shit happens, when people like forge shit and hide the truth.
Meddle in their affairs.
Yes.
Ah, Lady Bridgerton.
Lady Cup.
What's the female version of viewing?
I don't know.
Slaying.
We all know my darling might have the fortune, but it is your Daphne who has the face.
Calling your daughter ugly?
What is this?
These are names.
I shall consider your suggestions. Thank you.
What time do you have? You were just checking your father's old watch when I caught you, yes? At any rate, do let me know who I should introduce you to, my dear. Time, as we both know, is certainly of the essence.
Wow, we're shit talking. You brought in the watch into this?
Rushing him.
Crushing him.
Rushing him.
Miss Thompson, how lovely to see you back with us. Might I have your next dance?
I'd be delighted, my lord.
Damn.
Apologies, Lady Danbury, but I believe it's time for me to go.
Dude, his fit's gonna match Daphne. Silver. And white?
Yeah. Lady Danbury roasting him. Foolish.
A head turner.
Oh.
She's the
We're gonna
pinnacle.
faint, perhaps?
Oh, you believe her to swoon?
She may, in fact, swoon.
I think Prince Friedrich might swoon.
Break those tropes. Oh, did you see her look back at him? Like,
yeah.
She's cooked.
It's over.
Good Simon. It's like, oh man, I might have goofed.
Uh-oh.
Look at the queen.
Damn. You deserve better. Don't wait too long, brother.
Miss Bridgerton, I simply must have your first dance.
It would be an honor, Your Highness.
New
Bro was
general
camping
found?
that staircase.
Yeah. Oh. Got him on his knees already. The eyebrow?
The Duke of Hastings, I hear, was left looking rather tongue-tied last night, as Miss Bridgerton seems to have finally grown tired of waiting for him to pose that all-important question. Or perhaps the young miss has simply traded up. Surprising?
Traded up.
Quite. Unreasonable? Of course not. Why settle for a duke when one can have a prince?
It's not all about title and status, right, boys? What about true love?
Yeah, yeah.
Back in this time?
I mean, yeah, that is a lot
It's
of
about
it.
title and status.
But for the sake of the show, there's definitely more brewing.
I need my boy Simon to pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clear to see he backed away because, like, if he has no plans on committing, he's just dragging things out and he feels like he's gonna hurt her.
Right.
But like to break it off, we all know what the end game is here. He just needs to lock in and realize his feelings, or he needs to have that talk with himself.
Yeah. And it seemed like he felt bad about the talk that he gave to Daphne about touching. Kind of felt like he corrupted her in a way. He didn't feel like he was respectful, like he was trying to remain.
Yeah, but it was what she wanted. So it's like,
yeah,
you're kind of your hands are a little tied in that moment, I'd say.
I just feel like in a way he felt like he kind of let her down and let Anthony down as well in that moment. After some self-reflection, he's like, I probably shouldn't have said that in broad daylight in the park. That was a scene though. That was very awkward to watch. Probably one of the most awkward on the channel.
I mean, they didn't take it like
it's just
too far.
It's just the context of it.
Right.
It's a weird thought.
Yeah.
I can think of some Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon scenes that might have been a little harder.
They do the same thing, but buck naked in those shows.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that one episode in the brothel with Aemond in House of the Dragon, but right before that, when you just saw the absolute schmeat, that scene was pretty tough. It's like, where do we even look, bro?
Yeah. I mean, there's only one place you can't look at that point in House of the Dragon. But I'm really loving the show. Like all the reactions when Daphne walked out there at the end, she just kind of captured the whole room, had so much aura. I was really liking Daphne and Simon's chemistry earlier in the episode, but kind of like, past the halfway point where Simon goes on his whole foolish arc. He's like, nah, I'm gonna actually leave. The prince showed up. You'd be better off with him. I'm not ready to marry, so I'm gonna head out. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, we got Anthony, who's trying to get back with his soprano, even though, he's got his responsibilities as the eldest male child of the Bridgertons. So he's got to figure that out, and mom is rushing him. And then the part of the episode that really upset me was with Marina and George, because that wasn't even his letter. It is Lady Featherington who, rewrote it.
Interfering.
Right. And now she's going to find another partner, presumably. Meanwhile, George is over there in Spain fighting for his country. And, what can he do? So that sucks.
Hopefully there'll come a time where...
Like I said, bro, if they don't fall in love, I'm going to be freaked out.
I really want to see Lady Featherington's downfall. And I think her two eldest daughters that are always mean to Penelope, they can go with her. They can go join Burbrook, wherever the hell he went.
Well.
Fun episode, fun show. I always have fun watching
I like this
Bridgerton
show
with you boys.
I genuinely really like the theme of the show. Like, Victorian England has always been something like I literally play so many games set in that time that Igley hates, and I just enjoy that time period
so much.
And so this is, I wasn't talking to you. And so this show is just like so fun. And then they blend it with music from, even though I don't know Billie Eilish at all.
You should listen to that song, by the way, Bad Guy. It's really good.
Let me pull it up.
Like, you can immediately tell it's not like classical music. It's just a different feel.
But it's a spin. It's a classical spin on modern music, and that's just tough.
Yeah.
I think it works very well.
Oh, this is a Bad Guy by Falling in Reverse, so that's not right. Anyway, anything else?
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. If you enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
See ya.